On September 19, 2025, the Korean Business Research Institute dropped its monthly brand reputation ranking for boy group members. The results immediately sent waves across the industry. Park Jimin, member of BTS, ranked #1 once again. But this wasn't just another ranking update. This marked Jimin's 52nd month in total at the top, and his 35th consecutive month holding the crown. No other idol in history has maintained such dominance. The moment the news went public, hashtags like Jimin52 Gaewol Bupyeong Ilwi and Uri Jimin to Ilwi Heni trended globally. For ARMY, this was more than a victory. It was history being written in real time. Jimin's score for September 2025 stood at 5,390,371 points, with a positivity ratio of 91.27%. This wasn't simply about numbers, it was proof of his global influence and clean public image. Keyword analysis revealed a powerful narrative. Billboard chart, highlighting his presence in the US music market. Who, his record-breaking solo song from Muse. Spotify, where Who surpassed 2 billion streams in less than a year. These weren't random mentions. They painted a picture of an artist whose music speaks louder than any endorsement or controversy. To stay at the top for 52 months total is already a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. But Jimin's 35-month streak without interruption tells us something deeper. His popularity is not seasonal, it's sustained. Other idols may peak during comebacks, acting roles, or fashion events, but Jimin's power endures whether or not he is in the spotlight. His influence is self-sustaining, fed by the loyalty of ARMY and the universal appeal of his artistry. This consistency has turned him into what fans often call the standard of K-pop. September's ranking also included heavyweights like Cha Eun-woo of Astro, known as the face of multiple luxury endorsements, and Jin of BTS, who has recently returned from military service. Both are massive names, yet Jimin still secured the top. The message is clear. Jimin is not carried by brand deals, external events, or even BTS promotions. His name alone is the brand. His voice, artistry, and sincerity fuel the public's trust. As fans proudly say, Jimin doesn't need a brand. Jimin is the brand. Once the rankings dropped, the internet became a sea of celebration. Armies from Seoul to Sao Paulo, from Tokyo to Toronto, filled social media timelines with congratulatory posts. Trending hashtags emerged instantly. Hashtag Jimin52 Gaewol Bupyeong Ilwi, Our Jimin is No.1 again, and Jiminne's yoksada, Jimin is history. For fans, this wasn't just about bragging rights. It was about watching their idol break barriers, proving that his global reach is organic and undeniable. Brand reputation is more than popularity. It measures trust, influence, and cultural presence. To dominate it for years shows that Jimin has transcended the usual definition of an idol. He is no longer just a performer on stage. He is a symbol of artistry, humility, and consistency. Every milestone, from Who hitting 2 billion streams to his consistent Billboard presence, adds to a narrative that Jimin is not simply keeping up with the industry, he is setting the standard for it. As 2025 draws towards its end, whispers about a BTS group comeback in 2026 grow louder. With RM and V now discharged from military service and the group hinting at a new album and world tour, fans are holding their breath. For Jimin, however, his path already shines bright. With a solo exhibition announced, his artistry will soon expand beyond music into visual storytelling. Combined with his historic brand reputation streak, one thing is certain: whatever comes next, Jimin is ready to redefine it. 52 months at #1, 35 consecutive victories, a song that smashed 2 billion streams in less than a year. Park Jimin has proven once again that he's not just a member of the world's biggest boy band. He is a brand, a legacy, and a cultural force whose influence cannot be measured by charts alone. The story of Jimin's reign is not just about today's headline. It is about a future where his name will continue to symbolize excellence in K-pop and beyond. As the news broke of Jimin's 52nd overall brand reputation #1 ranking, fans across the globe began to organize spontaneous celebrations. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, from New York to Jakarta, fan bases projected congratulatory messages on LED billboards and city screens. In Times Square, a large screen lit up with the message, "Congratulations, Jimin. 52 months at #1. The world belongs to you." Videos of armies cheering, holding light sticks, and singing like crazy together began flooding social media, creating a wave of digital and physical celebration that mirrored Jimin's global reach. South Korean news outlets, including Yonhap and the Korea Times, highlighted the unprecedented nature of Jimin's record. Analysts noted that maintaining such dominance without heavy promotional schedules shows the organic, lasting power of his artistry. One columnist wrote, "Jimin is no longer just a K-pop idol. He has become a cultural benchmark. His name alone creates conversations. His presence alone drives engagement, and his music speaks beyond language." This recognition within his home country proved that Jimin's achievements weren't just global headlines, they were a point of national pride. For years, Jimin has carried the title of Global It Boy, a label given to stars who define trends, embody charm, and dominate across different industries. Yet in 2025, fans and media began to agree that Jimin had transcended the label. Unlike fleeting internet sensations, his popularity has endured through military service, hiatuses, and shifting industry landscapes. His brand reputation victory marked him as more than an it boy, but as a pillar of K-pop itself, standing at the intersection of music, culture, and identity. What makes Jimin's story so unique is not just numbers and records, but the deep emotional bond he shares with ARMY. Fans across forums and fan cafes reflected on how Jimin has consistently uplifted them with his sincerity, humility, and artistry. One fan wrote, "Jimin doesn't chase trends, he creates timeless art. And that's why, no matter what happens, we will always stand by him." The emotional loyalty behind Jimin's fandom is what fuels these rankings month after month. It's not about momentary hype, it's about unshakable love and respect. With this milestone, speculation is mounting about Jimin's next musical chapter. Will he follow up with his critically acclaimed Muse album with another project? Will his solo career expand globally with another world tour? Fans believe that these achievements signal a new era for Jimin, one where he doesn't just break records, but sets the global standard for artistry and K-pop. 52 months may sound like just a number, but in the rapidly shifting world of K-pop, where idols rise and fall within weeks, this achievement is monumental. Jimin has defied the very laws of time and pop culture. Industry experts compare his streak to legendary athletes holding records for decades, noting that his relevance has outlasted entire industry trends. While new groups debut and others disband, Jimin remains a constant force, bridging generations of fans and inspiring both rookies and veterans alike. One of the biggest reasons behind Jimin's dominance is the digital revolution of fandom. Social media has transformed fan celebrations into global campaigns. Within hours of the announcement, hashtags like Jimin 52 Gay Wolaway Boob Young Heel and Jimin No.1 for 52 months trended worldwide. Digital analysts note that Jimin commands a unique balance of organic fan activity and mainstream recognition. He doesn't rely on paid promotions or inflated strategies. His influence flows naturally through the love and effort of ARMY, who tirelessly stream, post, and uplift his name every single day. Every month Jimin wins, his legacy grows deeper, not just as a BTS member, but as a solo artist whose artistry has carved its own space in history. Critics now place him alongside the greats of Asian music, pointing to his ability to balance commercial success with artistic authenticity. Jimin himself once said, during a fan interaction, "If my music can stay with you, even in your hardest times, then that's the biggest success I can ever dream of." Those words now echo louder than ever, reminding the world that behind the records lies a man whose humanity fuels his artistry. Interestingly, the September brand reputation list also featured names like Cha Eun-woo, Astro, and Jin, BTS, ranking below Jimin. While the media occasionally frames it as rivalry, fans see it differently, as a healthy celebration of K-pop's diversity. Yet, even among fierce competition, Jimin's dominance is unmatched, not because he tries to outshine others, but because his light is self-sustaining, rooted in authenticity, not rivalry. This distinction makes him a respected figure even among other idols, who often praise him publicly for his talent and humility. For ARMY, the number 52 is now more than just a statistic. It's a symbol of loyalty, resilience, and love. Many fans note that Jimin has not only achieved records, but has also accompanied them through 5 years of their own personal growth. Some were teenagers when Jimin first topped the rankings. Now they're adults, but the connection remains unbroken. This makes his achievement deeply personal, as fans feel they are walking this journey with him, month after month, milestone after milestone.